Hey, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for joining me. This is RJ's Cave. This time around, we're talking BC Rich. Before we get into it though, I want to say thank you to everybody. Everybody who's been watching, thank you. Everybody who's been liking, thank you. Subscribing, thank you. The notification bell, thank you. Guys, everything that's been going on, everything you've been doing in those departments has been great and it's been very helpful. I also really want to mention people who've been hitting the comments and sharing, right? Because we're still young, and I think that what's going on is that the algorithm sees the activity that is coming from a relatively low subscriber base, and percentage-wise, ratio-wise, it might seem above normal, and commenting and sharing are a little more involved activities. They're not just clicking on buttons. So there might be a little extra value in them that way. So because I'm getting some activity that I'm seeing is from that, and I think that's great, and I think that's it seems like it's particularly helpful right now. Wow, I couldn't say that. I'm sorry. So if you're doing it, thank you. If you haven't been, maybe you could consider doing it. Anyway, I'm not here to ask you to like, subscribe, all that. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to say thanks. Anyway, we're here to talk about BC Rich, right? Because I got something you don't see every day from BC Rich. At least, I don't think so. Let me show you to you real quick, then we'll talk about it. This is the Son of Beast Avenge version. Okay? This is not your average everyday Bronze Series guitar. It is not their highest end guitar either. Although it's kind of in the mid-range, in the middle, right? But this is a pretty cool guitar. It's a basic stripped down shredder basically. It's got one knob, one volume knob, one pickup. It does one thing well, and that's shred basically. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself though. So, real quick, the story behind this guitar is this is indeed one of my friend Chris's. If you've been watching some of the reviews, I've mentioned him before. This is, I think, the third one we've had on the channel. Thank you, Chris. And this one is another deal. I don't know the whole story on it. I do know that he paid about $150 for it. I've done some research. And it's kind of wild how they're being priced. They go from, I've seen used for $350 plus shipping, and I've seen new as new old stock for $275 plus $15 shipping, so $290. And it's kind of like that. It seems like it's bounced around. The original list price seems to have been $480. So the discounted retail price would be around $380, $385, and then if you catch it on sale, maybe $350. So you see these numbers, see where I'm going here? This is if you're interested in this kind of guitar, remember these numbers, all right? Because these are the things you need to keep in mind. We're going to talk more about, well, let's keep talking about that now anyway. It's not rare in that it's worth a lot. It's not something you're going to see every day, though. From what I understand, they made the original Beast model, which was thicker and wider and ultimately a lot heavier. So I don't think it sold well, but they were getting good response on the way the body looked, so they decided to scale it down. This is based on my research and assumptions, filling in blanks. So don't take this as being rote or anything like that. All right? So basically, in my mind, they made a smaller version of the original one, trying to save the body style, because it's a pretty cool looking body style when you get down to it. If you're metal, this is pretty metal right here. So, and that's where they came up with three versions of the original model. This is the one pickup version, one knob. Then there was the two pickup version, same type of thing with the strings going through the body. And then there was the two pickup version with the Floyd Rose tremolo. There was also a starter pack version, right? So if you find a starter pack version of this, I think pretty cool. Fix it up, and you'd have a cool guitar. But it's not the exact same. The body shape is the same, but it doesn't have the sharp edges or anything like that. It's not round. It's just kind of cut out. So it's a little more boxy version, right? Because you got to cut corners somewhere. So basically, there's that, and then there's the three better versions. It's a mid-level guitar. So when I was going over it, it's 24 frets, 3 on the side, headstock, Widow headstock. With the tuners are pretty good. They're pretty good. I wouldn't change them. They're kind of fine. These are BC Rich branded. They're not overly fine. They're not junk. They do the job, and they do it pretty well. So I wouldn't change them. The neck is a little on the thin side. It's not super thin like a Jackson, but it is on the thin side, but it's a little on the wide side so you can get in and out. So for me, it's comfortable. I like it a lot, and I told my buddy Chris if he ever sells it, he's got to sell it to me. He's got to let me know first. So just, because of the body style, it's like, cool metal kind of thing. So it'll be a little bit different in my collection, and it plays fun. But we're getting ahead of ourselves again. Now the pickup is what they call the BDSM pickup. It's their pickup, their design, their name, as far as I've been able to tell. And it's not a bad pickup. It's not a great pickup, but for a factory pickup, it's decent. It's a little on the bright side for me, and the output isn't quite there for me, but it's not a bad lead guitar pickup. With add a little gain. You kind of go a little heavy for my taste on the gain control to get it to do squealies, things like that. But it's not bad it's really not a bad pickup at all. So if you want to keep it this way, which I would do, then because I think down the road this guitar is going to have some kind of value in a specific group. So because I don't see it coming back. If it does, great, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I think these might get rarer, and people are going to want these. And I like the one pickup guitar. I like one pickup guitars. So this is great for me as it is. So I would like to pick this up for my buddy. If you happen to find one and you like this idea, pick it up. I would say a good deal on it is $200 or under. If you get it like my buddy Chris, you're getting a pretty good deal right there at $150. That's nice and low. I don't expect that every day. I think $200 to $250 is where you should hope to live when you're looking for it. But if it's not available, it's not available. And when they pop up, you kind of got to pay what you got to pay sometimes. So keep that in mind. I don't think these have super high value yet, but I think the market's not sure. You know what I mean? I think, like I was saying, they had the new old stock guitar for $275 plus, and then the used one for $350 or $375. So, do you see what I'm saying there? You know what I mean? Anyway, this is a really good guitar, though. This is fun. This is light. This is pretty fast. I'll play a little bit for you. But don't expect too much. I haven't been playing much today. I'm not all warmed up or nothing. So my apologies in advance if I'm not at my superstar levels. Yeah, right. So I'll be playing through my new Black Star ID Core 40, which is a really pretty good amp. I have a review for it. If you want to check it out, please do. I'll put it in here somewhere. Definitely worth picking up for your bedroom, and even for like 1-2 people in a small cafe kind of setup, not where it's not really loud with a drummer and all that. You might actually be able to use this. So you might want to check it out. Anyway, I'm just going to be playing it like in the volume at number 4. I'm going to be playing on the factory preset channel for like rhythm metal, rhythm guitar, warm rhythm guitar, overdriven, but on the warmer side. Of course, this is one of the flaws in this, the way it's set up. The strap likes to come off, so I would get strap locks. So I don't think there's a whole lot to be played on this. I mean, this is what it is. It's a one pickup guitar, 24 frets. It's meant to be played fast. It wants to be played fast, and has the tones of a lead instrument. So it's kind of like, you know, a metal lead guitar, you know? So that's the BC Rich, Son of Bitch. Son of Beast. I have another BC Rich bitch body. Sorry, that's actually the name of the shape of the guitar. It's not spelled the same. Sorry I mentioned it. But pardon me again. So this is the BC Rich Son of Beast Avenge version. If you see one, try and pick it up. If you like this at all, I would, you know, if you're asking me if you should pick it up, if you're looking for a lead guitar, a heavy metal guitar, yeah, absolutely. This is a pretty solid one. As long as it's a good version, you know, in good condition, yeah, I think you'd like it, no problem. I do. I can't wait till Chris decides to sell it to me. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, by all means, subscribe and hit the notification bell, all right? That way you get messages whenever we drop a new video, and hopefully YouTube catches on and keeps sharing our videos with everybody else, right? So this has been RJ's Cave. Don't forget, guys, this music quest we're on really, you know, is kind of a magic quest, right? When you think about it, what magic really could be in the real world, the ability to learn a song and then play it for somebody who's having a bad day and change their mood like that. I think that comes about as close as we're going to get to actual magic, right? So go out there, get motivated, learn how to play guitar so you can learn how to be making magic too, all right? This has been RJ's Cave. Thanks again, guys. Take it easy. Later.